Hello, people of the internet. I am clearly recording another video, which is so funny. But I was sat at the park, so I'm just gonna take a moment to collect myself because it is a little bit not even nerve-wracking. I wouldn't even go as far to say nerve-wracking, but it does bring up some anxiety when you press the record button. Well, when I press the record button, for other people they might not feel any anxiety, and maybe I won't at some point, but for now I do. Anyway, I was at the park having a really lovely time, and I just felt like there were loads of things I wanted to talk about in a video, so that's what I'm doing. But I don't know where exactly it's going to go, so just bear with me. What I was thinking while I was at the park, some of what I was thinking is how individual we all are. And a lot of time I've kind of felt like, oh, we're all so similar. But actually, on a personal level, as a person, we are so unbelievably unique. We're so unique. And that's so cool. And yeah, I think it's really beautiful. And I don't think I ever felt like this deeply about it before. I took it for granted how different we all are. And also I think I didn't like feeling like we were all that different, because it's there was always that need for someone to be just like me, or understand just like me, think just like me. But there's nobody in this world that has had the exact same experiences as me, and so nobody thinks exactly the same as me. It's really interesting. And you can definitely agree with people on a lot of things and disagree with people, and that's how we find our in crowd and our out crowd. But the deeper you get connecting with someone, there's always differences. I know I probably sound really obvious right now, and I think a lot of my videos I am going to say things that probably sound quite obvious, but I don't think I felt them to this level, because I'm starting to think less and feel more. Maybe that's what I think. That's what I feel. That was weird, my iPad just moved. I'm not going to put that down as spiritual activity. I don't know what it was, but if you saw it, if you saw the camera move up and down, I mean, I'll watch this back. Maybe it's just in my own head, but I'm pretty sure that the iPad just moved. But anyway, I wasn't here to talk about spiritual activity, but I will save that for another video, I'm sure. I've actually written down some notes. Oh, yeah, there's nothing secret on there, so it's fine. But I've written some notes about what I was going to talk about, because even though it's so nice just free-flowing, and I am in a sense really just free-flowing my thoughts right now, I am completely just, I don't really know what I'm really saying, I'm just saying it. Yesterday I did record a video like that, where I had less direction than I wanted, and it went into loads of different tangents, which this will do too, and that's fine. But I think it was a little bit too, I don't want to say too authentic, but it was an energy that I wasn't ready to share with the world. There were some energies within that video that were like, well, yeah, they were very raw. And it's not that I'm not being raw now, but I feel like I'm in a better mindset today. So, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with sharing your complete, authentic, raw truth, no matter what way it is. I think for some people that's really good, and I think for me that can be really good too. But I feel like I want to be mindful about what I'm projecting out. Well, that's just where I'm at. I feel like, yeah, that's what I want to do. That might change. Maybe I'll just start absolutely just being all versions of me in front of a camera and posting it onto YouTube and find loads of benefit in that. And I'm sure that will be beneficial in a lot of ways, but that's not where I'm at. So it's not what I'm doing. So there. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? Oh gosh. I don't even know how to explain it, but I feel like since I've started meditating regularly again, I have really been able to like embody so many amazing lessons that I have learned, like that I've read about, like Buddhism and stuff about New Age spirituality, which a lot of it is Buddhism, and similar spiritual practices. And I feel like since I've taken myself away from reading so much and thinking so much, I am actually finally like embodying so many lessons, and it's been so amazing. It really has. It really has, because the thing is with your mind, it really wants to be like, this is me, this is me, this is who I am, this is me. But we are so much more than our mind. And the mind is like a part of us, and an amazing, amazing, amazing part of us, which is so intelligent, so complex. Like in every single person, no matter how like stupid anybody might think that person is, their mind is without a doubt a very, very, very complex computer, basically. We all have absolutely incredibly complex brains and computers that we live inside as one of our homes. And it's just important to like remember that that's not everything that we are. You know, like our body is as much a home as the mind. And if you think about it I was thinking about it at the park, like we're always in our body. We are always in your body during your life. Unless you have an out-of-body experience. I don't know what happens then. I mean, I have had one, but I'm not sure how I can explain that in what is actually happening. But basically, most of the time, you are in your body, and you're also in your mind most of the time too. And so, yeah, I mean, while I was at the park, for example, there was somebody sat at the park, and the entire time, I mean, I wasn't watching them the entire time, but anytime I did happen to glance over, they were like sat looking at their phone, and they were like slunched. I don't think that's a word. Slouched. They were slouched over and they were looking at their phone, and they were like that. And I was there for at least an hour, and every time I looked over, they were like that. So their mind was really absorbed in whatever was going on. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like, I think when we get so absorbed in the mind and what the mind wants to do at that time, if we're not like in the healthiest state or whatever, we think that that's what's going on, but like you're forgetting that you have been in your body that entire time. You have chosen, in a way, to be slouched over for like over an hour, not moving, not doing really anything. Whereas I was sat there with a book, and any time I was feeling quite present, but still getting a little bit absorbed, but then present enough that any time there was a feeling in my body that I wanted to move, I would stretch, I would do some yoga. I don't think this is yoga, but everything is yoga, says yoga teachers, that's what they say. Anyway, but well, some of them say that, I've heard that before. Anyway, I'm going off topic, I think. My brain's going, Blue. But basically what I was trying to say is, we're always in our body, pretty much. So it's like so good to like be more mindful of that and spending less time in your head. Because the more you're stagnant in your body, in uncomfortable positions, and not moving, not like releasing energy and like feeling alive, the feelings of that translate into your mind. And it's that never-ending cycle of like, ooh, I feel bad, so ooh, I'm gonna think bad, and I'm thinking bad, so I'm gonna just, I don't know, eat some shit and smoke something or drink something or whatever. I am going a little bit off topic because I'm not saying that gosh, it's all a bit, it's hard to even really put into words. I don't really believe in good and bad, really, and I do think having fun is fun. I think treats are good. I think, I don't believe in good and bad, but I think this is good. Basically, I'm not going to make much sense because I don't think anything really makes that much sense. That's what I've come to understand. Especially not to the human mind. Not to my human mind, anyway. I don't think I can possibly make sense of this absolutely incredibly complex world that we are living in. That's how I feel. I felt like I was going to talk more about, oh yeah, I was in this video, I know I'm kind of just rambling about, but like if anybody actually wants to listen to me, they can. And if people don't want to listen to me, they can not listen to me, and that's fine, because I'm basically just chatting. And chatting like this has really helped me become more stoic in real life, because I spent a lot of my life, I'm being a bit intense, but I can do what I want. So, it's my video. Anyway. So I'm eating celery. Don't know why I apologise for eating random stuff, but anyway. Oh my god, I'm eating celery. Really just love healthy food right now though, like no jokes. I'm not even doing it to look cool. Said no one ever, like eating celery to look cool. But it is cool to me. So, I'm sorry for the audio sound of this. What I was trying to say is I've actually become so much more stoic in my real life since I've started recording these videos. It has really helped me because a lot of my lifetime I have spent so much time trying to convince people of the stuff inside my head, trying to change people, trying to make them see the world that I see it, and trying to help people, advise people. What a load of rubbish that has been. No, I think a lot of it's been alright and it's been fine, but it's very exhausting and also overpowering, and it's assuming that they can't handle their life on their own. I would rather give people advice when they ask for it, unless it feels like it's really, really necessary, like I feel like they're in danger or something. And also, everybody actually has so much to say and so much to think about. And the more I feel just present and not trying to overpower, like dominate conversations and make people think like me, I get on and connect with people so much better, and I'm listening more. And it's just great. And this is kind of, yeah, I was just kind of saying that these videos are really helping me be more stoic and present with people, listening more, because I have a outlet to just chat about what I want to chat about. I feel like every time I record a video, I end up having like kind of greasy hair in the video. Oh, that's fine. But it's just funny. Is it funny? I don't know. Anyway, another thing that I was going to talk about. So, it was kind of about, I think it was about free will again. Free will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Basically, this is another thing I think about free will. So, I am not going to do any more research, into the scientific explanation of the fact that they have said that, well, some scientists say that we don't have any free will. I think that it has been really amazing and beneficial for me to understand to a deeper degree that we kind of don't have much free will at all. And that's as far as I want to go with it. I don't want to completely not believe in free will. And I think that it's not necessarily good for someone to not believe in free will at all. It can be very beneficial in the sense that it has made me even more empathetic to people, like less judgmental, more accepting, sometimes really much more peaceful and just enjoying the ride, because I'm realizing that the real me is just witnessing all of this and just enjoying it and being present, and that's amazing. But I think to some level the mind can't my mind, I'm going to speak about my experience because I don't know anyone else's experiences, but in my mind I think it's better for me to believe that there is some free will, or else I get a little bit freaked out. And I say a little bit freaked out, I mean like really freaked out. But it has been really great, and I do feel like this has really helped me. And yeah, I don't really know where I am spiritually right now. I've had so many amazing spiritual experiences in my life. And so yeah, I don't know where I stand with that. But I'm okay with that, and like I feel like for the first time in a really long time I'm okay with just like living my human experience as Eloise, and I don't necessarily need spirituality or spiritual understanding, but I have undeniably experienced a lot of incredible supernatural and trippy dippy stuff, and yeah, but at the moment I'm just okay with where I'm at the moment. But yeah, so yeah, these are some of my thoughts. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about that I think is just funny, so I got I forget like normal words. I got some posts basically today about voting for the Green Party, and I never thought that I would be ever speaking about politics on my YouTube channel, but here I am. I'm going to speak a little bit about politics, and I'm not going to go into depth about it. I don't think so anyway. But basically what I'm trying to say is, it's funny how my whole life I would have been much more drawn to vote for the Green Party than any other party. And my parents, they're quite hippie, to be honest. I mean, they are quite hippy dippy. And obviously this is why I've ended up this way on a lot of levels. Oh, that's just brought up something else I was going to talk about, but maybe I'll just save it till another video. But anyway, wait, I'm just going to write that down. Hold up, stay with me everybody. If anyone's watching, right. Anyway, another video. What I'm trying to say is, I'm the sort of person that would vote for the Green Party and wouldn't really want to vote for anyone else. And my whole life, I've heard my parents and other people saying, that's a wasted vote, don't bother doing that. But it's like, actually, I've only just realised that it's not a wasted vote at all, because even if, like, the Green Party does not win, which it very likely won't, because everybody says it's a wasted vote, so everybody's decided that there's no point. So all the people who wanted to vote for that just don't vote, or they vote for someone else. So it's like this common thought that that's what it is, so just don't bother. But actually, when people actually vote for it, even if it doesn't win, it will take away votes from whatever other political party. And if they see any rise in the Green Party, which I'm sure there will be, I have not been paying attention to really hardly anything going on in the outside world for a while, because I haven't been able to cope with it. And I know that a lot of people say that that's really bad of me, but I've been focusing on myself and healing myself and trying to be a better person. I have not been able to cope with a lot of the world's issues, and I'm sorry if that's awful, but that's just my experience as a human anyway. But I'm ready. I do feel ready to connect more with what's going on in the outside world. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is those political parties that do actually win, they'll be able to see that there's a rise in votes for the Green Party, and it will actually, over time, they will incorporate more policies that the Green Party does so that they get more votes. So actually you will be transferring some of your moral standpoint or your views through a number. That vote does count, it does have a number, it does show significance, and it can be transferred into the political parties that do win. And over time, you never know what's going to happen. And to be honest, I don't know enough about the Green Party. I don't know enough about any of the parties, but it's the only one that my heart says that's what I would do. And I'm not going to listen to people anymore when they tell me it's a waste of time, because I've figured out a way that it might not be a waste of time. So that's how I feel about that. And so we're on 20 minutes now, to 21:56 seconds to be exact. And I think that I've said enough now. I do have some other things I have remembered that I could talk about. I'll probably save that to another video, because I could just talk. This is the thing, I could talk all day, every single day. And a lot of people in my life have witnessed that. And this is so good that I have a better outlet, you know, because very preachy, can be very preachy. So here I am, I'm using this as my way to speak. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're watching, have a lovely, lovely rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And more to come from me soon. Not just videos like this, other kinds of videos. But it's all in the works, so goodbye.